talking about states and stuff now?
Yeah, I don't think Lachlan has a chance.
Really?
Oh.
Think or you don't think?
I think Ryan figured out how to beat Lachlan a year ago. And he's gonna run a class on him. Yeah, I think Lachlan's gonna look like a fool.
What was the secret?
Well, I mean, I know how I would beat him, but I mean, Ryan's a top roller. I don't think it's hard to figure out how a top roller beats a hooker. But what'll be interesting is the rematch. Because all of a sudden Lachlan figures out where his weak spot is, and now Lachlan's the bigger, stronger dude. I think the rematch goes to Lachlan, but I think this match goes to Ryan. Easy.
You don't think Lachlan figures it out after a round or two?
You can't. When you start getting your ass whooped, you just sit there and take it. I mean, unless you're John or somebody, you know. But there ain't nobody in Australia that's John or Devin.
Yeah.
So strong.
It's got that many angles to run, or
Well, not that many people that versatile anyways. Whether you know how to do all that stuff is different than being able to do
To
it.
apply it efficiently at a high level.
That's the problem.
When it counts.
yeah.
And Ryan's pretty versatile, where Lachlan's pretty one-dimensional. But Lachlan's really good in that one dimension, don't get me wrong, that's a strong, strong guy. But yeah, the rematch, I think Lachlan wins.
Just get my hand close.
Of course, Ryan controls that, there might never be a rematch.
Oh yeah. Ryan will move out of Australia.
Yeah, no, I've never won in Australia. Oh. Wow, that's a good phone. I mean, gotta look at my phone and I go, man, I've been drinking all day. I look at your phone and I go, fuck, I'm good to drive home.
Maybe I'm holding it steady. That's the thing.
Maybe you don't have hot sauce and chicken wings all over the street.
It's probably the same phone. It's just an iPhone.
I mean, yeah, he just destroyed me about 30
Oh,
times.
good. Get up here. That's what Mr. Opportunity.
You're pulling a celebrity, Dave. I've seen this guy on YouTube.
I seen him.
Putting up the big numbers.
He was drinking that.
Drinking that vasodilator.
Because he's got one of the best hands of our town. Paul Talbot.
Yeah, it's got crazy this year. So I'm back.
All right, give me a couple seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a YouTube celebrity with my 4 likes that were all my buddies.
I think there was 6 when I liked it.
Oh, was there 6?
Yeah, but you'll be famous in years from now.
So you got Ryan.
You gotta watch my
Still
channel.
smack. Yeah, the little hand
We went
stuff.
through it. When we show how Lachlan's got all the
and you just-
advantages, then I say,
It doesn't do me a good job.
Ryan and Lachlan have been pulling for years.
Good. Keep it.
Ryan knew he had to be #1 in Australia. So he's been surveying everybody, and he's been storing what tricks and shit work against him. So I think Ryan knows what two things is going to work against
When we
Lachlan.
first started,
Which,
wasn't. It just
you and I are trading. I figure out how to beat you. I don't tell you. I store that. And then I go to big production house. That's what I think you're good at.
You don't think sometimes he gets a little overzealous?
I think he's constantly working at risk.
Oh, no, sorry.
So
The
flashy.
other thing too is that one he's gained an immense amount of weight.
He regrets and is like,
Yeah.
risk off.
Yeah, but I'm not in a hurry. I was just trying to be polite. I'm fine not pulling anymore. I'm just here because you're a guy.
So the difference is that snappy shit.
Years ago, I realized to win a tournament, you got to win 7 matches. To win a super match, you got to win 3 or 4. You don't need to practice 100 freaking matches.
That's the thing. I started trying. And it's hard when you do things like this, or you go to other practices, because I have to run back. Well, I started looking more at the science behind just power. And those guys will take 10 minutes, 15 minute rounds.
Cramping your head, you wouldn't even use it.
Oh, I do. On my max effort days, I take 10, 15 minutes.
20 minutes.
And it'll change. you'll grab a weight you can't move, you know. And I've tried weights 2 or 3 times. Can't get them off the floor. Sit down for about 10 minutes, drink some coffee, grab that fucker, and then hit that, and then another 10 pounds on top of it.
Connection to that too, right?
The way Louis Simmons explains it is, yeah, it's a connection. The brain is out looking for those extra neurons to fire.
Extra muscle fibers and everything, right?
Because when you overstress your body, it either has to overcome to it, adapt to it, or it pulls back. Now, if you max out the same weight every week, you stop getting stronger. The body goes, fuck it, you just beat me up. You lose motivation, you lose initiative, you stop coughing, you can't breathe, that's your body, your central nervous system protecting itself. If you max out on something different every week, the body always starts looking for more neurons. So it's a way of hitting a higher max level effort on a weekly basis. And then 12 weeks from then, you come back to the first exercise, and bam, now you're 5-6% stronger.
And that's what I think I get to the bias. I think that applies to a power sport. Like sitting there and holding for 2 minutes is fine, but really if you can end a match in 5 seconds.
It's a rare match that goes more than 6 or 7
If you're doing your
seconds.
job right, you can get it over pretty quick. But through practice, those 10-15 minute breaks, everyone thinks you're sandbagging. It's probably the smartest.
John does. John gets at the table, pulls, sits down, gets back up, and now the other thing John does is he's always working where he's losing and feeling weak. You practice with John, you go home thinking you can beat John. And I practiced with him for years thinking I could beat him until I pulled tournament John.
And that's the thing is he wants to be put in a place that's the part he wants to work on. That's why I think there's 2 guys that I wanted to fight, which I would think right now you're probably much stronger than me. But because in America we're a lot of back pullers, hand pullers, rollers, this kid's coming in and down. And
He's coming in and down with this little G.I. Joe hand.
Like you come down, even in a hook, like the way your wrist bends, and you kind of come back more. I think you're probably stronger through the shoulder and back and stuff. He seems to come down if he gets down. He just tries to like muscle you straight down. And on the straight down section, it's not.
I've seen somebody do that on the video that they had a
arm. If I can stick it with my bicep, I can hold. Yeah, they were working it there for I think it was Jay. So that's the thing is, you know what? I don't know because I don't usually get like to get that deep. I would say like what you're talking. So when you're like this, you get over rotated, shuts everything off. Yeah, for me that's like the worst. I think that's probably the same thing for everybody. That over rotation where you can turn this way. It's almost like you gotta slide your hand down and like be on that wrist. It's just like you almost gotta like slide down a little bit. It sucks because now you're like lower.
Yeah, but what if like when I do I start about here and then
yeah, you almost gotta like cinch it up before you get that low. Believe me, it's one of those great mysteries how you stop it. You can't really rotate that deep. I mean, I got great rotation, but from that deep, it's really hard. But that's so he doesn't really come in like back. He's like straight pound.
Right. I think his tiny little hand.
I try to get my wrist all the way like and I'm grinding down.
No.
I'm opening his hand up because he's got just too much.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of, okay, what am I doing from here? You know what I'm saying? How are you not winning this match? You know?
When I load up,
Even if I'm doing this, I don't know how you don't win that match.
well,
I know, but when you see some of the guys he's beating, it's almost like
okay.
my right leg. I hear about like it's
Everybody fucking get me in the hook.
you know, but he's beating those guys that are the winningest amongst the winners. He's beating like Ongobayev and Prudnik and stuff. Those guys are huge now. But
When you squeeze onto my hand,
I mean, it's worth the $9,000 you're getting paid for the match.
I did it for a while after I got.
gave me the big fucking rock.
if that was the case, I would have been training a couple months ago.
You're not in it for the money. We're all in it for the t-shirts.
Well, this is kind of a glory match. I just wish it was under different circumstances.
You'll see if I get
It's
the
a
match.
glory hole match.
No, but what this does is, first,
And
it does a couple of things, right?
Yeah.
It gives you exposure to them.
Right.
It puts you on Igor's radar.
Not right now. Yeah, you're killing it.
So it gets you on Igor's radar, which controls a lot of that for you. And it opens up and it puts you on Engin's radar.
It's like, go Tommy!
Right? Because the people who are currently promoting matches, besides Neil or Engen and Igor, once you're playing that game, just now you can go over there and win free t-shirts.
Oh, well, a t-shirt. They'll make a big tent out of them.
I have a wallet. I started, actually, Ray Darling, he's from like your area. He's like from New York or something. When I first started, my brothers got into it and trained with Ray Darling.
Were you up that way?
No, my brother was. And he goes, Ray's got all his arm wrestling t-shirts hanging up. I go, that's such an awesome idea. I started hanging mine like through the basement stairway in the wall.
I had t-shirts. I had awesome t-shirts from when we did all like the no pressure. Stacked in a big box. I was gonna do something cool with them when I got to space. And I think her mother got neurotic and brought them to the donation pile.
Sew them into a quilt.
Yeah.
I got my UAL. Oh, I got UAL. No, I think I gave my UAL shirts away, but.
Some of those tanks were nice.
Yeah.
It's never left.
Yeah, it smells good too.
They are nice, but there becomes an age when a man shouldn't wear a t-shirt that's got shit printed on it or no sleeves. And I hit that age a long time ago. Actually, I think I started arm wrestling at that age.
I just got so much hair. I can't like push past it at all. I'm trying to.
I don't look a day over 54. I mean, I look pretty sweet.
You probably look better now than you did 10 years ago.
That's your guys' department. He's like, snap Logan's hand off and take it.
Yeah, he's a down puncher.
That's what I had to do.
See, I think
For the weight came on.
in the table range, I think
He's
Krause.
on a riser.
He said he's not going to use a riser too. I said,
Have you ever pulled anybody on a riser?
Only one guy, and he had a lobster claw for a hand, and I wanted to push.
Yeah.
50 buckets. That was it.
It's odd to find a riser in the middle eights.
Well, I have an issue with risers in men's classes in general because it's changing the dimensions of what we're doing here. It's like lowering, like I said, it's like lowering the basketball hoop for guys who are 6 foot. It's really, that's the dimensions of the table, dude. Sorry if you're not the perfect fit. He said he's not going to use it though. They laughed at me when I said about using the riser. He says he doesn't do that since juniors. I'm like, I could have swore I saw you in a few videos using it.
I think he used it on me.
Yeah. Well, unless that motherfucker's got legs like a giraffe.
Wait a second.
Like his ass is up here.
Wait. Because if he didn't, I don't know why I think he uses one. Because I didn't know who he was until I walked in here.
He walked up like this. He went, hey, motherfucker.
Have you ever stood on a riser?
No.
I've tried it a few times. And the thing is it does make you taller, but it doesn't. The problem is, this is the problem.
You come down lower.
Yeah. So, I mean, ideally, what you want for the short guy would be a narrower table. So, you know, it doesn't shorten this.
I think where he thinks somebody would think it would help would be if they got like back drag and he can kind of like step forward and block that lane like with his shoulder.
But he's still like I don't think a. Like when I pulled Devin, I don't think a riser would have helped me. My problem with Devin was the geometry of his freaking arm. It wasn't the fact that I didn't have tall shoes.
Right. I think he's got.
Not that I have
he's
tall
be
shoes.
almost,
I do not have tall shoes.
He's gonna be almost.
I don't have no high heels. I don't have no Gene Simmons boots. I don't have any. Nothing with goldfish in it.
Everyone's got their fucking freak shit going.
I have Chucky Taylors.
The deeper I get into this game, the more I'm realizing there's a freaky underground that we haven't been exposed to. I've been semi-exposed. I almost went to a party with my sister in Vegas that I'm glad I didn't go to. Would have been really weird with my sister. So, but he's like a head shorter than you.
He's pretty short.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the 165, 170. I mean, he's probably in Engen's weight class.
Yeah.
You should probably compete there. I think in that class with that kind of power, he would compete. I just,
well, you know
it's
what
like
it is.
my theories, and I love Justin Bishop. I just think he's too small for that weight class. And I think Tony Kotowski's struggling.
I think if Craig got back down to
I was
176,
surprised that
he'd be like, he could go for top of the food chain at 76.
Yeah.
But the problem is those guys, to gain that horsepower, there's going to be weight that comes with it. So you can't have the same 200-pound horsepower when you're 176. That's tough.
I was surprised I saw you at
No, but what happens though, if you're a 176 guy and you go up into 200 and you bang with the 200s and then go back down, your brain's rewired.
Right.
Because now you're used to grabbing people stronger than you and bigger than you. Now you're grabbing people your size. I'm telling you what, man. I hated being pushed in the super heavyweights. But after I pulled it a while, and then I went down and pulled a few middleweight tournaments, I go, I feel freaking amazing in the middleweight class. Because I'm used to pulling people that just blast through everything you have. You know? Then you walk into a class, you go, oh hell, I might be the strongest person here. You know?
Right.
Not the smartest, certainly not the fastest, but I might be the strongest.
Which carries a lot of weight.
Well, it helps with your mental.
Why did they make you go up anyway? Like, what was their, how did they come at you?
I don't want to say it on camera, but I'll tell you later. But Steve Kaplan called me and said, but it was not an offer. It was a statement. But to be honest, and I hated it, and I cried and I acted like a little baby. But then when I won a few matches, I go, oh hell. Because this is the honest to God's truth. The strength difference between the middleweights and the super heavyweights is not huge. It's like 6%, 7%. It's not 30 or 40%. You know what I'm saying?
And unless you get the weirdo guys that are like, you know, Devin and stuff, the skeletons aren't really that different. Because if you strip some of those guys down to like 10% body fat, what's their skeleton?
Well, but there's weirdos everywhere. Oleg, who's a 165 guy, could bang in the super heavyweights left-handed. You know? I mean, he has trouble with people like Pushkar, for effing sake, who's like an elite super heavyweight. It's the geometry is significantly different. The power is just really not that. There's not that much power difference.
See, that's the funny thing. That it's good that you say that because you've played in Europe, you've played in both classes, and people say like, oh no, once you get, before I hurt my shoulder, I was very competitive in the super heavyweights, and people are like, oh, the super heavyweights, the horsepower is too different. I'm like, yeah, you want to talk to like the science experiments like Ted Klingon and Levon, but like, you know, just for the most part, the whole field, it's not a huge difference.
They're anomaly, and the talent in the super heavyweights drops pretty quick.
Yeah, you get.
I would rather pull super heavyweights than 165s. Because the 165s, that talent is deep for layers. At super heavyweight, you got some elite guys, and then it crashes. You know? Then you got middleweights that ain't too many donuts. You know? But at the 165s, you got people that are dieting year round and are trained and are athletes. And I would so much rather pull super heavyweights than the little classes.
That's the same way like boxing's like that. The best boxers are like back in the days when you had Hagler, Hearns, and all those guys in the same class. There was like 5 guys that were all like Hall of Famers in the same class at the same time. Any one of them could have dominated for long runs if the other guy didn't exist.
He's only heard that about 5 years ago.
So when you leave?
10 days, Wednesday, the next week.
And your match is on what day?
Saturday.
Your match is on Saturday and you land when? You land Thursday and you weigh in?
I told Neil, he didn't respond to me. I told him, I says, I don't want to waste my vacation chasing a weight, watching a scale. I want to weigh in as soon as I can weigh in. Done.
So you can weigh in Thursday?
Ideally, yeah.
So,
Where it's him, he
I'm just going to ask. So you weigh in Thursday, your match is on Saturday, when do you come home?
We stay an extra day, Sunday, Tuesday.
So when do you do your European vacation shit?
He was pulling.
Probably right after that.
Right after the match?
Yeah.
Not after weigh-ins?
No.
Okay. After weigh-ins, you go back to your hotel room, you sleep, and you eat.
I gotta be game time. Like this for me is gonna be my fun here. Tonight I'll have fun. Tomorrow before I get on the plane, and then I'll be good until after the match.
Okay.
That which is new for me. That's a new terrain, but I have to. Even with
when I travel to a match, I weigh in. I don't leave the hotel until the match is over, and then you go do fun stuff.
Well, and I'm pretty getting caught up, so I have to hide out because I got caught up in that social atmosphere.
So Arm War goes on for Friday and Saturday.
think we're gonna be expecting.
Yeah, we'll go with watch and support it. But I'm gonna be a weirdo.
Then you go with a bag of food and salt substitutes and creatine, and
We're gonna be in the Arnold Let's
you don't pull nobody.
I've noticed even from like going to
No, you
practices, I've noticed from going to practices, like if we went out to the Mexican joint the night before, had like redo something, I shouldn't have practiced. Even dehydrated, just simple dehydration, like lower if I was working outside. I feel with certain guys, I'm like, you can just feel strength levels. I feel a guy that usually doesn't, they don't feel that, and he feels super strong. His head like, put it together. And
Dehydration will knock somewhere between 5 and 10% off your power. Power, not necessarily your force. It'll take it off your ability to generate force. Easy 5 to 10%.
10%'s a lot. 10%'s the difference of getting smoked and smoking someone.
10% is the difference between a 175 puller and a 225 puller. It's 3 weight classes difference.
Like that 10%, like you can hold somebody here like this easy.
What is that?
Or they run.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
that's what I'm saying. So go to that, and you sit there with your, and you will see that with the foreigners. The foreigners aren't out doing tours. They're sitting there. I mean,
We're all staying in
Zoloft, Babayev, those guys are, they're machines. I mean, it's more scary watching them just sit there quietly, just doing their shit, than it is with Travis and this big blah blah. Because I'm going, that is one dedicated, trained, killing machine. He's here for one purpose, and he doesn't think about anything else.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
We put them all in the same apartment building.
I've been trying to figure it out.
He's looking for the mind fuckery, but I'm like, who are you gonna room me with? Like, is he gonna room me with them? Just
Wait, you're staying with him.
Yeah, so it's
They didn't put you in different rooms.
no.
That would have been.
I saw you knock a hat.
It's like, I guess our apartment is joint living room and joint kitchen. But then Rob and I get our own bedroom and bathroom, and then someone else has.
They tried to do that my match with Corey West. Paul Italia rents a big house. He puts like 20 people in it. But he sent me money for a hotel, and I said, where to stay? And he goes, well, you can do 2 things. You can either stay in the house, or I'll pay for a hotel. I go, who's in the house? He goes, this person's gonna be off the chain, we're partying or doing all this shit. I go, yeah, I'll stay in a hotel by myself. The last thing I want,
The content of all the shit show.
and they can have it, but what they're gonna see me in my hotel room is eating mashed potatoes every hour.
I had a problem where I really wanted my own hotel.
I go in.
That's
First thing they use X-rays, of course.
I'm ready.
But they do an X-ray in the morning.
We have our own room and our own bathroom.
Just brings that thing up. Each time I wasn't in the whole body.
It's like people said, like a VRBO,
It's like light.
and it's like a whole, basically rent a whole condo.
You need a weaker opponent.
But all the pullers are staying in the different VRBOs, but I think it's going to be set up so it's great for like, I think it'd be great for just seeing the interaction. Not after the artist, like a reality series.
Yeah, but you know what? But do that. But go in there and be a single purpose focused. You know what I'm saying? Don't react to nothing.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Drink that quart of water every hour. Eat them carbs. You know what I'm saying?
I'm supposed to be swearing it's not
Because
somebody.
Sasho's a young dude, right? And as a matter of fact, send bourbon and hookers to his room.
Cocaine. So, how much can they cost? I mean, there you
In
go.
England?
No, nothing.
I think it's a charity.
I want some
Just tell him he's
Three levels.
I think there's like an organ donor card or something. You just, like, you get like the trial period, like 30 days free or something.
punch card.
Let's go, Run. You think you're so funny?
I will bust that ass, son.
Maybe later, but right now I just want arm wrestle.
Okay. Can I use bush straps or just?
You can do whatever you want. Go get that fucking Kubota if you want. I don't think it's gonna matter.
I wish it was a Kubota, it'd still run.
Hook that Kubota to that Chevy truck. Such a cheating son of a bitch. Okay, Ryan.
Hang on.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Oh, I got the enforcer.
That's a odd move.
Impressive, huh?
Well, that Mosey dude or whatever, he's a shit talker, isn't he? I watched that interview.
Yeah, I think he's having a little.
Both of
I
yours?
think he's having.
The guy that's pulling
He's
Aiden?
phenomenal. Is that who?
No, he's pulling.
No, I mean pull. Oh.
He's gonna be pulling Vlad the Destroyer.
Vlad,
He just beat the kid who just beat Tony.
Vlad the Destroyer.
Yeah.
When the camera's off, I gotta tell you a deeply personal story
okay.
about something I named Vlad.
Here.
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
The OG Vlad.
No wonder. Go.
Yeah, I'd really enjoyed that interview with all you guys.
Well, you know, I don't try to go down too many rabbit holes, but I'm not afraid to jump in a rabbit hole or two.
I can jump in 2 rabbit holes.
I'll jump in any rabbit hole you want, but I mean,
But one at a time.
yeah, well, you never know. What I've been hearing about
I mean, the
the
Pauli exclusion principle says you cannot be in 2 spaces at one time.
yeah, you can hopscotch back and forth, though, can't you? You can get in all
Okay, so sequentially you'll be in 2 rabbit holes.
Yeah,
Now, when you say a rabbit hole, is that a rabbit that it goes in, or is that a hole in a rabbit?
it's a shit show hole.
Because a rabbit has 2 holes in them, right? I mean, are you talking about
The
going?
rabbit goes in.
Oh, okay.
Like Allison won
Not a hole in a. You're not actually climbing into a rabbit. You're climbing into a
That would
hole
be
that
quite
has a
something to see.
rabbit.
That'd be a big rabbit.
Wow. Man's got to know his limitations.
Oh, my fat hand.
My short thumb.
This here guy.
Look at my top rolling. Oh my God, I'm such a top rolling king in the 175-pound class.
They're in the back.
Anchor down on that phone, but you ain't got much of it.
No.
Where do you think that whole thing bend that for a second?
Oh, like that?
You can't give up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You're never gonna find a girlfriend.
You know what it is? Arm wrestling excellency gets you laid.
Oh, you have no idea how many dudes hit on me once I became a famous arm wrestler.
That's, you know what?
I believe it.
The bromance.
Come here, Ron.
I see now. See, I'm just normally straight coast and just stand like
Come here. They do this every other Sunday.
I was just letting you know that if you got someone who's got a lot of arm, you don't want to
I don't. The camera's running, so
put that
you see
much
nothing.
hand in their hand.
But this practice is extremely friendly and supportive. Yeah, you will like it here.
That's it. Wear them out, Logan.
Give hell, Logan.
Looks fucking weak.
Fuck you, Tom. You put the press on.
That's Dr. Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. December. Finish my rotations now.
Not if this gets Tom.
Impressive, huh?
Yeah. You've been doing this for how many years?
2. I started 2
I
years
want to
ago.
see you whip Ryan's ass.
Come on, Tommy.
You wore out yet?
8 more months than me.
You wore out yet? I've been circling waiting.
I'm 55 years old. I'm wore out every morning.
Oh, you know, it's at the point where it's just, it doesn't need to raise too much shit. Just let him go out and do what he does. I understand it's all for the YouTube, but I don't think it's all for the YouTube. He leaves a lot of what he pipes.
Who?
Your buddy there.
Brian?
Yeah,
You're not getting him any further than I did. Put your purse down, Dad.
Oh, Logan, you just made our lives a living hell in the next practice.
That's fine.
Not yet. But you're so close. You're not on keto anymore, I can see.
Yeah.
I've been on couch, so if I'm getting close, that's saying something.
I think it does the same thing, but not body
I
shaming.
switched the keto diet for the couch diet.
I didn't think that was body shaming at this
It's
point.
easier to maintain.
Jesus.
Who's that?
Hell, they're all here to pull you anyways, Rob. I come here every other Sunday and like 1/3 of these people show up.
I don't know what you're trying to work.
You just beat him.
Well, at this point in time, it's just not get
You're just here to, yeah. At this point, you do whatever it takes to beat him because he's got to figure out. He's got to figure out how to overcome the deck because he's going into something he doesn't know about.
Alright, that's just. Ooh. This is fine.
Hit it again.
He loads up.
We're about to go round robin on him again.
Yeah, right now.
Hit that again.
Never down this way. Might as well do it in, right?
Absolutely.
So throw your hook in like you're doing,
Yeah.
but keep your knuckles higher.
Yeah.
Because he's rolling, yeah. So you're coming in too low. So yeah, what the Canadians call a high hook,
Yeah.
which is a perfect freaking name for what you should do.
Right.
But what they mean by it is not. But yeah, try and hook with your knuckles high. Try to hook palm to palm, not so much wrist to wrist. There you go, knuckles higher.
Yes.
You wanna, with him, when you got somebody with a hand bigger than yours like that, it would be sweet like that, but he can roll you out. So hook him, but keep your knuckles high. So you're still gonna open up. You're gonna be this way, but you want palm to palm, but you want your knuckles high. So if he tries to come over, you're already up. No, you don't get to sit down.
Like Chinese.
Come on, John. I love Chinese.
Me too.
Man, I even love Panda Express.
He hates Chinese food, and it makes me so sad.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, that's my like post-weight. Panda Express is
The
my
only
post-weigh in
difference you have.
freaking carb load.
Can't come to terms with it.
So John, knuckles high hook. Keep your knuckles high and smash into him with that shoulder.
And we got a little some of this. Just give me a fighting chance.
You don't need a fighting
He
game.
likes to get that just a little bit bent in there.
You need to be prepared if you get fucked over there. Right? This is the time to pull when people are cheating you. You just figure out.
straight.
You don't have
I'll work it around.
That sounds good, man. It's just pressure.
when it's if you start him straight, then Rob's not learning how to overcome if the refs fuck him or if Sasha
Yeah, I'll
fucks
go
him.
with
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I'm good with that.
Let this guy, let everybody just smash into him and let him freaking figure out how to come, because he needs to be comfortable in a losing position. I don't think he's going to be in a losing position, because I think you're going to run a class on this guy.
Yeah. He hits right in his power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going to hit right in that great big catcher's
Yeah.
mitt, right?
Yeah.
Wow, it's really or is it just me? It is, man. It's like a. I should grow my weed here. I don't smoke weed. I don't know anything about it. But that's where I grow weed. If I smoke weed, that's where I grow it.
All right. Break.
Good work.
Oh, it's hard to recover, isn't it? After a while, it's hard to recover, isn't it?
You can only hit so many hard negatives, and then it's just
All negative.
zero. Yeah. After you hit probably one, it's over for a while. And I got left. I gotta work some left too.
I'll try.
You know that?
I wish you could increase it 10% or something.
Oh. Please, I had to
Really?
Rob, you like right or left?
do that.
My right's much stronger, but when you hit like zero max, it's everyone here is gonna blast me for probably the next half hour. Go ahead, hit it.
Knuckles higher, John. Keep that hip into the table. John, you're too square to the table. Yeah, put your right foot farther back. There you go. And push that shoulder through your wrist. See how your shoulder...
Hey, do I get the full beer?
Keep that shoulder behind your hand.
Impressive, isn't it?
It's impressive.
He's damn near look crippled.
Hey, don't let him rest. Somebody else get up there.
I'd say overall my right is a lot stronger. It just comes down to do like a practice like this where you blow it and then keep blowing it and blowing it. I might be blowing the whole night.
Sounds like prom night with parents on
What is it, a minute between the rounds?
Yeah, a minute between rounds. But if you win the round in like
bad.
30 seconds or lose in 30 seconds, it's not the same as like 10 guys in a row.
Oh no, I'm just thinking for, you know, the break in between the rounds for you. That's what I'm thinking. If it's a
Now, for all you guys who don't arm wrestle in tournaments as much, don't get too comfortable grabbing with this bullshit because you're gonna be a fish out of water when you do grab. But you can take what you want.
Oh, I see.
You take everything you
When
want.
you get used to going like this,
Before the
as soon as
start.
somebody goes like this, you're like, what the fuck is that all about?
Okay.
Good?
Oh, that's a good point. You're
I mean,
right.
I'm all good with working in disadvantaged positions,
Ref,
but I
set
see
him
a
up
lot
fair
of guys.
from now on.
I train with guys that are like super strong in training because I let them get this, and then when they go to tournament, they get straightened out. They got 2 and out, and they're like, "How the fuck is that? I gave you trouble." I let them take that.
What was you saying?
Set him up fair now.
No, it's okay.
No. It's good because now it's towards the end of practice anyways.
Get my shoulder in front of
We're
me.
winding down, so
I'm not
that's
good at
just,
hooking, so I was just trying to shoot it on.
I'll let you
know what
get
I
there.
mean?
I'm just saying, get used to that discomfort of almost feeling like you're negative and feels the pressure on your hand.
well, hold up. Rob, it's your choice, Rob, but I'm thinking if we give you straight up fair ready goes,
Be more comfortable.
you're going to stay at the table. These guys are going to be fresh. That gives them the advantage of hitting goal quicker.
Yeah,
You want to try?
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everybody gets like,
Just say go. Yeah, I'm just going to say go when it's straight.
well, wait a second. What rules are you pulling under?
It's Neil's.
He could just. My wrist. You can let them look at it, but if your hand's like this, I'm not gonna be able to fire if you grab it in my wrist.
I'll just say go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just get it straight then.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Next guy.
Next guy.
Oh, what was that? Jesus.
Yeah, leave that here.
Why? There's one engineer and a whole lot of you, right?
actually.
Straighten
I
it
work at it.
Are you? What do you do?
I'm civil.
Civil?
Yeah, I work for
Oh,
state.
concrete.
Good.
Asphalt, concrete, bridge,
Yeah.
matters.
Good for you.
Yeah. Still working on it, but
Still
I
had
work.
to take,
I work.
Still had to
in-
take calculus, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sauce, you just going right-handed?
Both.
Oh, you're pulling right and left?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay.
This is left.
I have no idea what was left. Line up, boys.
I've never-
Come on, don't make him wait.
I've never
Is that
seen it
okay,
full
straightening
left.
up?
Yeah, yeah. I'll just
video.
straighten. I'll let them
You
grab what
just-
they want, and you just fire the go.
Okay.
As long as I get it looking semi-straight, like that looks good to me.
Okay. All right then. You know more than me. Good. Come on.
Come on. Somebody. Yep.
Good.
You get up there too. This is what he needs.
Yep. Good. Good.
You open up too much, Tyson. You're here. You need to be here. But you need to set up like this guy.
Back this way as well. Right there. Straighten up this way. Fuck this way. Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to be here.
Come on.
You have to push. Yeah, take your shoulder and push it through your hand.
Right there.
Jesus, it's like when Artem visited. Yeah. Every time I bring one of my friends over, they go through you, boy. They go through you boys like gonorrhea.
Right there. Don't move.
Better, Jamie.
I didn't even get a freaking.
Get up there, Tommy. You too. Both of you guys.
You like it? Yep.
In all
I'll
honesty,
let you. Let's grind a little bit now. I'll let you grind. Let him jump in. Yeah, I'll let him grind. Just take off.
Next guy. Same thing.
Yeah, just chop in. Do it. Well, whatever you're comfortable with. You could try to take my hand. Do whatever you want. Good. Good.
Next guy.
Yeah. Well, let me get a hand on you.
ooh.
He just didn't jump on it.
Yeah, good.
Oh.
Nice.
The Wizard of Moundsville shows up.
He's been lurking.
Yeah, you weren't in that line.
Someone's been sitting back there drinking Red Bull. What the hell?
This motherfucker.
What's up?
Go back to winning again.
Go back to winning again. Tell you about the negative side.
Tommy Wells, everybody. He'll be here all week. All right. Big round of applause for Tommy Wells.
If you all had the same color shirt on, it would have worked.
Neil Pickup, set Tommy Wells up with somebody.
You were here for the part I said about grabbing people. Like, if you want to be practice table champ or beat the people at the VFW, that works.
What do you mean? Beat you?
Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, okay.
Ain't no mercy.
I know.
No mercy pulls here.
It hurts.
One more time.
Oh, that was left, wasn't it?
Let me get it.
From there! I just had this the fucking silver cell come on.
Spider-Man just got off the table.
Send him over here and run the train with him. Right-handed.
I can
We'll try.
feel I'm getting closer to beating you.
I think so.
You're gonna hate yourself. I know. I'm hating myself now. You're alright.
So you're pulling Sasha right and left.
Yeah.
Are you alternating?
Same day.
So right will be at like 4 o'clock, and then left will be like 5:30.
Oh, I hate that. When I pulled Herman Stevens, we negotiated. Right, left, right, left, right. So we stayed at the table. We
Yeah,
just
well, the
alternated.
adrenaline and all that stuff, that dump. But
Yeah.
I'm not as invested left-handed. My left is really good. I was not as invested because I think people.
Well, neither was I. Herman was favored left and I was favored right. So it was better to just stay at the table. I thought. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder.
Hand strong.
Your hand is weak as fuck if your shoulder's in the wrong place.
Good.
Can't even touch
Go ahead, hit it.
Fuck that, I'm done with that shit.
No, you're not.
Fucking right on him. I'm going over here.
Dude, you're pulling an elite puller, man. This is where you learn.
He doesn't hold the hand.
Right?
What was that nonsense?
Come on, that was the little chippy chop. What do they call it? The douchebag move. You come in, then you go away.
The VFW, that's okay.
I fuck up everyone at the VFW with that one. I lost a World War I vet with that shit.
Shoulder, Jamie. Shoulder, Jamie. So you guys watch Rob pull the other part. You guys are pulling Rob and you're dropping your shoulder. Rob's in the same position, but his shoulder's behind his
Good.
hand. So when
Mickey
you're
Mouse is
when you're
over
waiting
there
your turn,
smoking
watch
chops.
Rob's position. It's a small posture change, but it changes everything. All right.
Sleep us out. You're up right-handed against Mickey Mouse. I'll get the winner.
The win.
I'll give you. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait, Wait!
I don't know. They sent me a video.
These two only come up after I'm on the table a half hour, so that it's only right they fuck each other.
He won. I'm ready. Alright, touche.
I love it.
I'll give it to you.
Like I say, you don't expect teammates to pull each other unless we're in Alabama.
Australia.
That's what I said.
What, VFW? Yeah. I don't know, you can buy scratch offs, you can get whiskeys that are this tall, whatever you want.
Knuckles higher, John. That's a strong boy. He just needs some geometry. He's here.
Actually,
he's here. He needs to be. He just needs to be wherever the fuck he is. He needs to be more
John,
here.
stand up.
There you go. That's the way Godzilla pulls, baby. Make it look ugly. That's called roadkill.
Stand up, John. Get him
Feet are off the ground.
That's all right. Man, you can't give up when you're that close.
I think I was this close to King's movement.
That was all.
Hey, we're broken.
Yeah, but had you King's move, that's exactly where you'd want to be. Had he King's move.
Oh, hey, fuck off.
Hey, come on.
It's impressive that you held it that low for that long.
All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Someone's got a couch.
What are we doing?
Just whatever. Oh, Dave, well, Dave's still making it.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't ready.
He's pissed about that VFW call.
Yeah, he done got worked up.
He's all fired
It's time
up.
for another beer.
He says, it's nice of Columbus, motherfucker.
It always is.
Yes.
Is it Elks?
Been a while.
Moose Club? Which one is it?
I'll take this.
Are you sure? Is there a cash around
I'll
here?
take it. Why don't you sit down? What are you drinking?
Alright.
I'll get it.
I put them in the tan cooler.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is nice.
And 3 is go.
Hey, I'll give you guys the service. You guys look like you like to cheat equally as much. So this should be good. You guys are playing 3-card poker with 4 cards each.
Come on.
I like it. It is, but it's just grab it up. You guys know what to do.
Yeah, I just told myself here.
I like that. Go.
I was already getting
But if your wrist landed here,
I was doing what Todd was. He's slow.
You want to lose your
All right.
I think they should get rid of Reddy anyways.
no matter what you
That's
got.
good. Go! Alright, now you guys just gotta grind. Ready?
Why not yourself?
Why are you always trying to hook me? I was trying to get that arm!
Normal? Is it shaking now?
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't been using it.
He hasn't even been ready.
So
Old man.
He goes here to here with his lat. He's got that little angle on lock.
We can start making time to go. No. I'm a fresh young man.
On this outage, I got weekend to go, so it don't fucking matter.
Slide, 8-inch slide.
Right here, yeah.
What you drinking, Rob?
I'm gonna go out there, I'll get my wine.
I'll go get it. Go
I'll do
on
another one
work.
of these. He knows where they
That
are.
water cooler over there.
Yeah, man. You'd be good with all the amputees.
Man, listen to all this panting.
I don't want to mess up any
What'd you
YouTube
say?
footage. He always wants to go here or wrist to wrist.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, if you go to all the fucking amputees and the pirates with the hooks and all that shit.
Although I'm not sure I can beat Christine.
No, you got that drag, that corner.
She got
corner drag is
second.
Strong.
Did she? I said, God,
Chandler got first, Christina got second, and
you know, it's
Stephanie got third.
You know, it's a bit embarrassing when Chris gets you about right here.
And you can't
You
pull it
can't
back.
get him back.
That's not embarrassing to me.
I thought it was embarrassing.
It's
but
been
I
a
ain't
long
the only
time
one.
since I
saw her
lost the
I
women's
see her-
class.
We let her get it down there.
Christina who?
Casto.
Yeah, she's pretty strong.
Yeah, damn, I tell you. She gets about this close, and you let her get down there and you pour it in and think, I'm just going to pour it back up.
Now, what is it? Does her husband and her son pull? Or
Yes.
am I getting the same?
Her boy Andrews.
He was at,
maybe
I think he was at one of
He's
the walls
country
in
boy
Chicago.
tough. Yeah, he's.
He was at one of the walls in Chicago or Woodstock, and he did really well, but I think he was in the 220. He's a big kid, right?
He's a long way from 220 now.
Yeah, he's like
What?
60.
Oh, he's a big kid now?
But just that
Yeah, farm together.
That rusty joint, just strong everywhere. Yeah, you can't. There's no bounce or give in them. I mean, it's just unrelenting.
I never pull with Kevin. Is Kevin like that?
Kevin.
On guard.
Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Kevin's a 180-pound dude.
Right.
But yeah, Kevin's you can't pop into him. You know.
It's why it's just stiff.
You jump on him before go, and get him over. And then you just grind him out. But it's that long arm, so he's got every bit of your hand. Well, he's got every bit of my hand.
He's punching like this. He's punching up, right?
But he won't have your hand. But he swallows mine, and then he's got that arm. So I have a hard time. I run out of table.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because he reaches across.
But he's just brutal.
Well, there's
something. There's a mental toughness to certain people.
But that
dude fight every step.
People don't realize that dude has wins on like Ron, John, and everybody.
Oh, he's an elite. No, he's absolutely an elite puller.
I'm talking even beyond his weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, those old school guys, the weight classes didn't really matter. To be honest, the weight classes were small, medium, and large.
Right.
You know. And John was a medium guy that would just dominate everything. Listen, when I moved to Utah, everybody in Utah knows how to arm wrestle. Because John's there, John's brother was there, Kevin was there. We went to there's a little festival or fair that happens up in Liberty, Utah every year, and Kevin Bongard runs an arm wrestling tournament, and a pregnant woman won it 3 years in a row. Same woman, the same woman, pregnant every year. But I entered my